liked it, and I thought I would share it with everyone. Okay. I had a dream that I was at school, first day back from winter break, walking down sophomore hallway. People noticed I was wearing my detention clothes and began to laugh. I looked down at my burgundy sandals and wondered to myself, why haven't I changed? So I stepped outside the double doors adjacent to Mr. Love's room and stripped myself of my juvenile delinquent attire. When I realized I lost somebody, weaving in and out of adolescent angst in the air and halls, I found my mother under the left arm of Mr. Kirk Tice, both awing over a new pen-like device for the active boards. Mr. Zago was demonstrating the growth and reduction of baldness. I had to get out of there. At this point, I am now accompanied by my sister/life partner in crime, Tierney Miko. She has something to tell me. I divulge that whatever it is must hurry, for I must attend my first period class de Espanol. Taken outside, I'm confronted with invariably the best and the worst thing that I've ever met, the lover. I want to ask him, why did you do it? Out of laziness or uncontent? Unfaithfulness or regret? Did you even contemplate, or did you conveniently just lose place of that decision-making organ that someone once named a brain? He couldn't have sufficed, so I refused to enlighten. Instead, I say, let's walk this way. Time flies like birds, but birds fly south, and some birds don't fly at all. This bird was stuck. It could not move its place. Maybe it was stubborn, but maybe it had a reason. Caught off guard in mid-flutter, wings spread, wide open like that Creed song, I could see this bird didn't know where to go. Our trio of Homo sapiens continues to migrate. I know I have to leave, but it's hard not to revert back to previous lover's tendencies. However, I part. Returning to East Campus, my heart turns my head at the exact moment to see the lover lower the hoverer. He kicks the bird, swiftly with sweeping insensitivity. It wasn't fair, it was statuary. Chris Turk, what have you done? I exclaim, with knot-tied vocal cords, though I can still run towards him. My heart drops out of my conscience, perhaps in some form of protest, or perhaps self-preservation, protection. Whatever the reason, my judgment is clouded. The havoc he wrought was of old news to him already. He had found a slug on the ground. A grimy, grubby, greedily over-grinded gremlin, a grotesque and ungrown banana slug with a brown mole under its right eye. From my crooked judgment, I saw the scene as abstractly beautiful, and I wanted to capture it. I turned to my fallen sister on her knees with her head heavy in her palms, and I asked her for a camera. I do not receive. Taryn is not one to condone. By the time I returned my ungratified attention to my love and his new, he had already redirected his. White feathers still hung lifeless yet subject to current in the air pressure. It's hard to watch yourself get kicked to the gravel, to watch the culprit elevate to your saddle. So hard to ask your partner for patience be able. I want to cut you from nose to navel.